Hello, hello, it's Jakara. Guys, I'm ready to get on this journey with you to find a better version of ourselves. I believe that we as people are always stretching and growing, trying to get to our next level. We can, and we can get there successfully. So today's topic is, how do you find success in life? The number one thing you have to do is define success for yourself. What does that look like? What does success look like in your career, your business, your family, your money? And not what your parents say you have to do or society, but what are really your passions? What do you value? You are the only person that can define success. Once that's determined, now we have a destination. Though I believe that success is not just a destination, but it is who we become in the process of that. We become braver, more courageous. We have more self-esteem and confidence. Who do we become so that we can have the things we want to have? So success can be both the destination as well as the journey. Once that success is defined, now we have to get there. For me, when I first started in corporate America, I wanted to be vice president within the first 5 years. I started with the company and that was my number one goal. Now, my challenge was I was a single mom. Starting as an entry-level employee, as a single mom with a child who was already in elementary school, it created this, how do I become the best parent I can be to become the vice president that I wanted to be? Because both would take time, would take pressure. I've never done either one of them, and I had to learn to do both. So I read every book I could read. I got a mentor at work. How do I become this one-all be-all superwoman? And 20 years ago, because I've been in the game for a little bit, there weren't many women leaders in my company who could say, hey, I'm both leading a family as well as being a success here at work. I couldn't see it. It wasn't there for me to see. So I had to reach out in books and web podcasts and everything I could to try to become the person I wanted to be. In that search of trying to figure out what success looked like for me, I found the book, The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. And the first chapter threw me for a loop. And today I subscribe to the success formula that he shared. And I want to share that with you today. The success formula for your life in any area of your life is this: E plus R equals O. Say it again. It's like a math problem. You got it? E plus R equals O. Now, the E stands for the events that happen in your life. These things you may have no control over, or you could have made choices to create the events that happen. For me, I'm a Black woman in America. I was born like this. Can't change that, right? I went to a certain college. That was my choice. Then there's other events that happen in the world around us, whether it's recession, war that is going on, or hurricanes and things that happen outside, or blizzards, right? Depending on where you are in the country, things that happen outside of your control. So there's the events that happen in your life. The R stands for your response. These are the things that you think about, behaviors that you do, and the things that you visualize and see in your own mind. Response, you have 100% control over. And then the O, so events plus your response equals your outcome. The outcome is what you get once you marry those two things together. So for example, I win the lottery. My response could be spend the money immediately. My outcome would be I would be just as broke or have the same net worth as I did before. I could win the lottery. My response could be, let me spend a little bit, invest some of that money, and my outcome will be my net worth would increase. So based on my response, my behavior, what I did, my outcome changed. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. If I want a different outcome, I have to change my response. Now, Martin Luther King Jr., one of my favorite people in history, I look at and remember some of the speeches he gave. One of my favorite speeches was, I have a complaint. Do you remember that one? Remember how it went? Of course you don't know that one. That's not how the speech went. It went, I have a dream. Now, Martin Luther King went through some terrible things through his life. His family was harassed. His home was burnt down. He's been through harassment by the police and the people, and it was a hard choice to be able to stand in the choices that he had, right? The events that came through his life. But his response was, I'm going to continue standing. I'm going to continue making an impact on my community and the people that I serve. The outcome is now we're looking many years later on the positive impact that his life has here in America based on the civil rights movement. Do we have a ways to go? Yes, we do. But in his life, he could have stopped and complained about everything happening. That could have been his response. But he decided on a different response. And that's what I challenge you to do today, y'all. Look at your life. What are the activities that are going on after you've defined success? What are the things that you are complaining about that you need to stop complaining about? What are the things that, and again, we only complain about things that we don't like. So if we can change it, let's change it. But we first have to embrace the idea that if it is to be, it is up to me. And that just means my response is going to give me the outcome I want. If I want a different outcome than I'm getting today, if my financial situation is not what it needs to be, if my romantic situation is not where I'd like it to be, if my success is determined based on my level or title at my job or the level of parenting and family time I have and it's not there yet, if it's to be, it's up to me. My response will give me what I want, the outcome that I'm looking for. So embrace that idea. Stop complaining about what you don't want. Turn that thing around and let's start making an action plan to get there. You are the captain of your life. You can do this. And I would love to partner with you in that journey. Continue to follow me for great tips. And let me tell you what tips means. Tips are the techniques, the I, insights, P, principles, and S, the strategies to live the successful life that you design. I'm here for it all. If you received any value from this program or this video, please share, like, subscribe, and send it to a friend. I am here with you and for the journey. Continue to stay inspired. Until next time.